Thanks for watching Living on the Cheap and Trying to Figure It Out. Today we're going to talk about, do you teach your children to be generous? Do you teach your children to be generous? It's very difficult to teach your children something unless you do it yourself. There is a video, and maybe I'll try to link it down below. I saw Rachel Cruz, Dave Ramsey's daughter. She was doing a speech with Dave Ramsey, and she was talking about they were in school, and they said, what would you do with an extra $100? And of course, this kid and that kid says, they're going to buy a limousine, and they're going to buy a house, and, they're going to do all these wonderful things where $100 they think seems to be $10 million. I don't know. Anyhow, but what she did was she actually said she was going to donate it to the church. And that's because she saw her parents every week donating money to the church. And I thought, interesting. And then a few weeks later, I see floating around on YouTube everywhere a bunch of people, and I'll try to link those sites down below as well, YouTube channels, I mean, that they talk about, do you teach your generosity to your children? And I thought, how interesting. Generosity, it's one of those things that we could talk about to our children, but will they get what will they hear what you say? Will they understand? And it's one of those things that maybe need to be more copied. Seeing you do things like that is more likely to be an experience. And experiences is what more people in general learn by, more so than by listening. So, this week is actually an interesting week for us because I'm actually headed off to Children's Hospital. I was there this week doing a test, and it failed miserably, so I have to redo this test at Children's Hospital again next week. And it's spring break, so I will have my youngest with me. And while I was there last week, I saw that they had these shelves out in different seating areas of the hospital, and it says, share a book, take a book, bring a book. And I thought, I have a ton of books, as you can see behind me. That's actually my cookbook shelf. And then I have two other shelves full of stuff as well. But anyhow, I thought I'd show you that today. So here's my other bookshelf, and you can see it's a ton of books and a ton of clutter, and it definitely needs to be weighing down. Oh yeah, my daughter's guitar. Let's just throw it anywhere. Anyhow, so I've gone through and, oops, sorry. This pile here and these two piles are my books. And so I asked my children, do you have any books that you can donate or get rid of to clear up your room a little bit? And so it's not the biggest pile, but there are some books here. There's a whole set of The Magic Tree House. There's a couple of different books of Dear Diary. There's actually three. One of Mary-Kate and Ashley, a Chirp magazine from way back when. Does it say the date on that? December 2003. But it's still in really good condition. And one of these golden books. So that's what my youngest has decided to donate. My oldest says she doesn't have any books that she had donated to them in the past. So we are going to be taking these into fabric bags to the hospital on Monday, and we will be donating them.